Have you ever wondered why some people have everything but they're still worried about money?
Tapos yung iba naman, they live modestly, pero they build their wealth silently.
So today we'll uncover to you why acting broke is a key to building wealth.
First, let's clear up things, Acting broke is not pretending to be poor. It's living below your means. Hindi within your means, below. And prioritizing kung ano ang importante.
Tama. So it's like saying no to unnecessary spending and saying what? Yes, to financial freedom later.
Tama.
Tama.
And it's not just about skipping luxuries, It's making intentional choices to redirect your resources to things that matter most, katulad na savings, investing, and especially giving back. So you know what? Let's talk about yung mga kilalang tao na who act broke pero sa totoo lang napakayaman.
Yeah.
So let's start with Warren Buffett. I'm sure kilala ng maraming tao to. Despite being one of the wealthiest people in the world, he still lives in his modest home na he bought like in 1958 ba yun? Or 1953?
Yeah.
Anyway, na $31,500. I mean, he had all the chance to live in a mansion, diba? Pero pinili pa rin niya maging simple, diba?
So another person is Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Siyempre, kilala natin yan.
Oo.
Kaya yung tao na yun, very simple lang siya.
Low profile,
Low
diba?
profile, t-shirt, naka-jeans. But look, what he focuses on is innovation instead of yung appearance niya.
Oo.
Right?
Yeah. At isa pa si Keanu Reeves. Oh, kilalang-kilala natin si Keanu Reeves, Hollywood superstar.
Bilib rin ako dun.
Eh yun, uses public transportation.
Oo.
Diba? Sa New York, sa mga subway, and very low profile.
Yeah.
Ang yaman-yaman, ganon. Tapos, behind that, he gives to charity.
Ay, grabe, no?
A lot.
Talagang...
Diba? Yun yung mga, ito yung mga tao na they act broke, pero talagang maraming pera. So they lead a simple life and they do the things that matter most.
Yeah.
Diba?
And these are only the few people that, you know, that comes across our mind. But these are prime examples talaga.
Kaya for us, living a simple life doesn't mean you're sacrificing talaga eh. It's finding the joy in little things. Yung mga simpleng, kain ka lang sa bahay, you spend time with your family, di ba? Hindi naman kailangang magarbo lahat eh. Yeah. And alam niyo, meron pala akong kwento, ang dad ko kasi, meron siyang parang quote, yung about frugality. Nakapaskil yun sa office niya sa Pilipinas. Nakikita namin parati yun magkakapatid. Nadadaanan namin parati yun Yeah. So, tumatak talaga sa isip namin talaga yon magkakapatid. Hanggang ngayon,
you can always apply that.
Apply it, yeah?
Yeah, always remind yourself.
Kahit na ngayon matanda na kami.
Ang ganda nga sana.
Di ba na-share ko na sa'yo yon?
Dapat pinicturean mo nga.
Hindi, actually, meron ako
yun.
Yan, sandali.
Napakaganda ng quote na yun.
So, here's the quote. Do you know what frugal means? To be frugal is to abhor waste. It does not stand for spending too little. Rather, it stands against spending too much. To be frugal is to keep it simple. The less you want, the less you need. To be frugal is to conserve the fruits of your labor. It does not stop you from having a good time, but it impels you to save for hard times. Ganda, no?
Ang ganda, Walang biro.
So, hindi niya sinasabi na kailangan talagang magtipid ka sobra-sobra. Pero you have to learn how to save for the hard times. Yung parang piliin mo kung anong dapat mong gawin. Yun lang.
Galing, no? Yeah.
So, yun yung reflective quote na shinare namin sa inyo. So, bakit nga ba some people struggle with this mindset? Yung acting broke.
So, number one would be social media because it's everywhere.
Oo.
Even like advertisements or conversations with your friends. So the message is very clear. In order to be successful, you need to look the part. And that's where the pressure to spend starts.
You'll hear a lot of stories of people who make a lot of money. Mga 6 figures pa ha, pero they struggle financially. So, saan napupunta yung pera?
Luxury cars, mga expensive travel,
Oo.
'di ba?
Yun yung ibig sabihin ng ano, to be successful, you need to look the part. Di ba?
Yun. So all I can say is, it's a lifestyle built just on appearance but not security.
Oo. Kaya yung constant exposure na to, from social media and from friends, it creates yung pressure to spend. Kasi nga, you have to look that part. So, ang nangyayari, you spend beyond your means. So, ngayon, hindi ka na makakaipon. You have to keep up with all this stuff, di ba? Oo. Para ipakita mo na you're successful.
Yeah, it's almost like chasing a lifestyle, di ba?
Oo. And
Let's put it that way.
Oo. And number 2 naman, yung tinatawag na cultural or familial expectations. In many families kasi, success is tied to what you can show. Diba? Ito yung pumapasok dito yung you show people that you have new gadgets, you have new clothes, yung mga trendy clothes, and then you host parties. Oh my God, ito pala, ito yung number 1 na minsan pag nakakita kami ni Haven sa YouTube, yung mga birthdays, di ba?
Oh, yun.
Yung mga
bongga.
Super bongga. Mga 1-year-old na parties, akala ko, before yung first time ako makanood nun, akala ko debut. Yung pala 1-year-old lang. So yung bata, wala pa nga kamuwang-muwang hindi pa nga ma-enjoy yung
mas
party.
Mas maganda pa dyan kaysa sa wedding.
Mas maganda pa nga sa wedding natin.
I know.
Yun. Tapos, isa pa yung mga weddings, diba? Kasi tayong mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo mag-imbita ng napakaraming tao.
Hindi mo kilala, basta may mga tao.
Kaibigan ng parents mo, yung kapitbahay mo, lahat ng tao hindi imbita. And kasi that's a way of like showing na you're well off.
Kasi maraming tao.
Nakikita nila na kung gaano kaganda yung wedding mo.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Actually, hindi mo rin masisisi yung mga iba na may pera. I mean, they can do it, diba? Kung kaya mong gumasta, okay lang.
Miski hindi mo kilala.
Okay lang. Basta, kaya mo. Pero, pag naka-charge na to sa credit card mo, at tapos kailangan mong bayaran later, ibang usapan na yon. That's spending beyond your means.
And this one's not actually about keeping up with your neighbors or the Joneses.
Yung kasabihan nila, diba? It's about living up to expectations. At if yung expectations na yon are coming from the family, napakahirap i-resist yun. Diba? Mas pressure yun sa pamilya na coming sa family mo. Kasi you feel like if you let them down, na hindi ka successful, parang you're bringing the whole family down.
Yeah, the reputation.
Diba? Reputation.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. True wealth is not about what's on display, but it's what's built behind the scenes, quietly. You know what? Trying to keep up with the Joneses comes with a price. Acting rich might feel, good at the moment, but in the long run, it often leads to stress, debt, and financial instability. So instead of wealth, you're left with worry, and instead of freedom, you're left with being trapped.
So the cycle of spending is just stressful and exhausting. So ang tanong dito is, how do you break free from that kind of mindset?
Yung gastos ka ng gastos, or yung pinapakita mo na mayaman ka.
So it starts with letting go of the need to impress.
Di ba? Yun yung yun yung punot dulo nun True wealth kasi is not about, what you buy or what you acquire, but it's what you actually build. And when you stop trying to look rich, yun mo marirealize na mas marami ka pang magigain, and that is yung financial freedom.
So number 2 naman is surround yourself with people who also have the same values.
Kasi if you surround people who are, magastos din,
ikaw rin.
Mapapasabay ka dun gagayahin mo rin sila So parang anuhan kayo nun
Competition.
Diba? I mean, that's true, diba?
And to think of it, nagiging very toxic yun kasi ikaw magsiselos ka. Bakit sila ganyan? Tayo hindi.
Mainggit, hindi selos. So to summarize, when you embrace this mindset of acting broke, you're not depriving yourself. You're actually freeing yourself.
Yes.
Emotionally, it's a game changer kasi hindi ka na mag-iisip na, oh my God, bayaran na naman. Paano ko babayaran itong mga binili ko? Paano ko babayaran yung
patong na.
binili kong car na ang mahal-mahal every month? The money you can save can go towards investments, emergencies, or even mga fun activities. Hindi mo naman kailangan i-deprive yung sarili mo eh. Dapat marunong ka lang to use your money, wisely. Tsaka yung sapat lang, hindi yung over.
Spoil yourself once in a while.
Oo.
Pinaghirapan mo yun.
Oo, tama. Yun yung ano yun. And also acting broke teaches you how to appreciate the simple things in life.
Yeah.
And remember, wealth is not about showing off.
It's knowing that you have enough for what truly matters.
Tama. So try it out, itong mindset na to, na acting broke. Live below your means, avoid lifestyle inflation. Ibig sabihin nito, na pag tumaas ang sweldo mo, hindi tataas yung standard of living mo.
Yeah.
Pero, pwede rin naman siguro tumaas ang standard of giving nyo.
Yeah. Yun.
Diba? So sabi ng mother ko yun na kung may pera ka, itaas mo naman yung standard of giving mo. So yun, share pa rin. Makikita nyo, yung acting broke na yan, actually, will make you feel that you're richer.
Maganda yung effect nun.
Oo. Diba meron din kasabihan na, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. Yun. Ilagay natin parati sa utak natin yan. Na kahit na gaano kalaki ang sweldo mo or gaano kalaking kinikita mo, pero kung hindi ka naman marunong mag-ipon, wala rin yun.
Yeah.
Yung actually, yung mas mababa pa yung mga sweldo, yun ang mas maraming naiipon.
Naiipon.
Kasi ano yun very mindful sila sa mga ginagastos nila.
Yeah. Set
So,
talaga.
mas
Set.
nakakaipon. So, what do you think of the topic today? Meron ba kayong natutunan o naka-resonate ba kayo? Meron ba kayong mga kakilalang ganyan na acting rich?
Yun.
Or meron din kayong kakilala yung mga acting broke? No? Mas maganda siguro nando ka sa acting broke, di ba? Kaysa doon sa acting rich.
But we're just saying this para makita nyo yung mga scenario. But it's purely your choice.
And this is just our opinion, ha?
Yeah.
Walang bashing, ha? Thank you very much for staying with us. And if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, mag-like and subscribe naman kayo. At saka,
don't forget, hit the notification bell.
salamat sa panonood at magkita-kita tayo ulit next week para sa isang bagong vlog ulit. So thank you very much and we'll see you again.
Bye!